Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. We're back at the movies for another review. As some of you already know, I didn't post a video last week due to losing a friend. So today we're going to finish off the Halloween season with the movie I was going to do last week. 1974's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, directed by Tobe Hooper. Starring Marilyn Burns, Jim Sydow, and Gunnar Hansen. It's a classic, and it's a classic for a lot of the same reasons why Friday the 13th and Halloween are classics, is because of its simplicity. You don't overthink things. You're relying on the mystique of the environment, not just gruesome deaths and high volume kill counts. The kills that happen, they matter. They count. They count for the overall effect of the movie. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre is no different. Leatherface, say what you want. I mean, there's been some really bad Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies in the last 10, 15 years. But when they're done right, or you put a unique twist on them, but keep that same simplicity, you get an effective movie. The first one stands out. The second one is really good as well, due to, it actually making itself bigger, but adding a little bit more humor to it. And then I think the third one is very underrated. And, we'll get into those reviews at a different time somewhere down the line. But keep it simple, stupid. That's all you need to do. The KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. And you can make a quality movie. And, Leatherface's character is so unique. And, it's different from it's different from your Michael Myers and your Jason Voorhees and your Freddy Kruegers. Because you can clearly tell there's something wrong with him, but he's being controlled, basically. Whereas these other characters are different. Just, they're out on their own. Whereas Leatherface is controlled, whether it's by Jim Sydow's character, the cook, as I believe he's referred to in this movie. It just makes him a very unique character, in that he's almost childlike in his quest to maim and destroy and kill, and it just makes it for a really fun character. For those of you who haven't seen it, which is a crying shame, group of friends are on their way to... They're in rural Texas. They're on their way to claim a property left by a family member. And, of course, horny friends have to go, hey, let's go skinny dipping in the lake. Oh, and hey, here's this really creepy house. Let's go check it out. And that's where the bloodshed, commences. Again, you don't see a lot of blood. And that's, again, a part of the effectiveness. Just like Halloween, you don't see a lot of blood, but you know that there is. It's not what you see, it's what you know is there that you don't see that makes it effective. So the friends get, wiped out one at a time after they've met this really creepy hitchhiker. That is such a fantastic part of the movie that shouldn't be left out. The hitchhiker is just batshit crazy, and you eventually find out that he is a part of this psychotic family that captures, kills, and eats people. And it's left down to Sally, the main character, played by Marilyn Burns, and it's a pretty gruesome ending for her. She survives, but not at the cost, not without, some serious pain and punishment. But it's such a fantastic ending. And you hear these stories about how they had to film in this ridiculously disgusting heat, and the smell from the props and everything just made it very, very difficult. you just can't walk onto a set like that and be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna be a scream queen. No. To get into that character, you know, that the environment has to play a part in it too, and I just can't imagine what it's like. Gunnar Hansen as Leatherface, you don't see his face, but like a Mike Myers, like a Jason Voorhees, it's his movements that make his performance so special. John Larroquette can't be left unmentioned as the narrator. It's fantastic. It adds a little extra, that little extra to the story to make it, you know, iconic like it is. You know, and that's what it is. It's one of those iconic all-time slasher films, even though you don't get that, you know, over-the-top slasher style. It's still a slasher film. It is a true legend of the horror genre. You know, there are parts of it that are a little slow and just like a typical horror movie are a little silly. So that brings it down, but it's still going to get a quality 7.7 score from me. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. 7.7. I think it deserves it. It is one of the all-time great horror movies. That's my review. Again, I apologize for missing last week, but I couldn't put this video up like I wanted to. But I'm back, and I will see you guys next time at the movies. Take care.